Guys, this is my first video on YouTube, and I'm going to be reviewing the Morelia versus Leones Negros game, where Morelia lost 1-0. Before I get onto the video, you're probably going to see this little Chelsea poster floating around in my room. I'm a Chelsea fan, but they're probably my favorite European team, and my second favorite team, basically, and Morelia is my first. So, yeah. So, now onto the game. Morelia lined up with a 4-4-2, traditional back line, except now we got Valoy back. And man, did that take some weight off Felipe Rodriguez. You could really tell he was having a lot less shots to worry about, which was good because, I think now our defensive structure is going to be much better with him. Nonetheless, um, I want to get on to the referee. The referee was Oscar Macias. Oh, what the fuck was you thinking? Like, honestly, that was one of the worst refereeing jobs I've seen in my life. Every decision was against, no, I want to say every decision, but a lot of the decisions were against Morelia, and the ones that he did call were so blatant that he had to call them. And even with some of the Leonis tackles, he still fucking. Overall, I don't want to get too much into the refereeing because we all know it's complete shit. But he did really bad, exceptionally bad. So much so that I had to use certain times in my video to talk about it. Nonetheless, the first 10 minutes was really just lob the ball back and forth across both sides of the field. And it was the 17th minute. Corner comes in for Leones. Fidel Martinez. Hold on. Before I get onto this, I want to say Yoles Mena and Cuero. Two players. Really fast. That's it. They're really fast. More so Mena because he is stupid. He scored one goal and it was an offside goal and everyone knew it. Honestly, I don't want you in my club, man. I don't want you there. You have proven nothing to the team, and I think this goal should assure that you don't get another spot in that starting 11. Ball comes in. Everyone's on the man, except Mena, who didn't get the memo. You're supposed to mark the man, which in his case was Fidel Martinez. Gets ahead around the ball. It was a really good header, just an over Felipe Rodriguez's head. It was 1-0, and from that point on, Leonis really just parked the bus, and rightfully so. They did a really good job doing that, considering they're in this end. So they did a really good job of just parking the bus. I mean, really, they did a really good job of just defending so hard, and we didn't have many good chances inside the box. We just had to force the long shots. They did a really good job doing their defensive work duties they had to do. Um, and I would say in the second half, I mean, Mena was really bad. You're probably getting annoyed about how much I'm saying this, but he was really, really bad. He missed an open net shot, ball or I always forget his name, Garcia. Right back, comes in, bombing down, takes one past them, crosses it in. It's an open net, Mena. You have to be putting this away. Right to his hands, right to the goalie's hands. Unbelievable. And I mean, if you've seen the games he's been in, he trips, he shoots right at the goalie's hands. I don't want him in the team anymore. I don't know why we bought him. Sell him in the summer. I do not care about him anymore. Guero, I just think he's in the wrong position because when I see him on the left wing, he looks phenomenal. He gets in some phenomenal crosses. But I'm not going to lie, he as well did pretty poorly. And basically the whole game was just them shutting us down in the... I mean, I want to say after the 20th minute, almost the whole game was played on Leones' halves. Other than a few counterattacks from Fidel, crossing it into Fidel, getting a head on it, it was all in Leones' half. And I mean, I feel really mad because we deserved more than nothing from that game. We deserved at least a point on how many shots we had. I don't know the statistics, but I know it was well over 10. And I mean, really, you could tell Zamorano and Valles were really getting on it, really getting mad because roughly the 88th minute, Zamorano, he gets the ball, takes a no, ball comes into the box. I don't remember who lays it off to Zamorano, takes a shot off the ball. So unlucky. And at that point, I think it was the climax for Morelia, really, because no more shots came in. Substitutions, they took off Mena, thank God. I think they brought on Sansones, I want to say. They also took off Sarate, who really wasn't that bad, except I just didn't see him that much in the game. So I guess he was bad. Not really. I just didn't see him that much. Um, as well came on Zamorano, who's he had a pretty decent effect on the game. Actually, I take that back. Sarate came on for De Petris, who, oh, honestly, I don't know why they dropped him. He's our best striker, hands down. I mean, Sejas is really good, but plays more behind him. You know what I mean? Just behind him. So, final thoughts. I mean, next game we got Pachuca. Always gonna be a tough game, away from home. I think we really can do it now that Baloy's here. Maybe pick something up away. We haven't gotten a single point away. Very, very devastating. So I think if we play as good as we did today, I can almost guarantee we'll get at least a point. So thank you guys for watching the video. Tell me any tips what to do in the future videos, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.